Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of Pokeclicker, and in today's episode we're going to be mainly moving through the rest of the Kalos region, but also finishing up some side things as well. I'm also going over some new things that they added to the game that you could probably tell are flutes, but they also added this thing in the hatchery that I want to go over first. I don't know how useful this is yet, because I tried hiring Sam, and Sam hatches one egg. I'm sure it speeds up whenever you hatch more eggs, but I tried hiring Sam, and it seemed like it took forever for this guy to hatch anything, and maybe it gets better as you get the better people, but because it takes up an egg slot, I don't really find it that useful, because I usually just find myself throwing in the Pokemon that I want to throw into the hatchery anyways. But another mechanic that they added is flutes, and apparently if you travel to the Hoenn region, somewhere there's somebody who sells flute. Okay, in Fall Arbor Town, there's a place where you can buy... Whoa, these are heckin' expensive. I'm assuming that once we buy something, we get to... I don't know. Well, we have enough to buy basically any flute that we want, except for the blue flute, which is just bonus dungeon token yield, and that hasn't really affected us yet. So I'm gonna buy a Poke Flute. Okay, yeah, once you buy one of these, they're sold out, so once you buy one, you get to keep it. And then, where's the other flute? Yeah, Click Attack is also going to be a really good one to get. But the white flute does experience yield. The black flute does item drop rate, which I think I'm going to get as well for some other things that we might do later. Pokédollar yield is also very good. And I think there is another salesman in Unova who sells flutes. Okay, in Undella Town, there's another Gem Master. Sells the Azure Flute, which is a bonus shiny chance. The only one I can buy right now is the Time Flute, which is another really good one to have, because it increases bonus time to whenever you enter a dungeon, so we're gonna buy that too. But I guess I can grind the gems off camera for the other flutes. I'm down in fairy type gems. But the Eon Flute increases the roaming chance. The Sun Flute increases the amount of steps that you get per defeating a Pokemon. Moon Flute increases the amount of mining energy that you get. And Grass Flute seems to do stuff with berries, so that's all well and good. But I think actually turning on a flute requires an amount of gems. So let me go back to the Kalos region, to the route that I was grinding on. Let's turn on the Poke Flute. So it seems like it boosted my attack a small bit, and I think this bonus that it gives you is based on your achievement bonus. So in the last episode I did talk a little bit about achievements and why it's important to do them, but now it's even more important because if you increase your achievement bonus, then you also increase the bonus attack that you get from Poke Flute. So we're going to put both the Red Flute and the Poke Flute on for the rest of this video. It seems like it'll work for 2 hours. And it consumes 2 gems per second, but we have a lot of gems, so I'm not too worried about that. So I'm clicking on it again, we'll turn it off. Yeah, we'll turn it off. So automatically it'll turn off after a certain amount of time, which is pretty nice. But let's make some new trails. We got Route 14 to explore. We already have all the Pokemon in Route 14, so we don't have to worry about this too much. Just defeat a quick 10. Alright, once we've beaten 10, we can go to Lavier City, where we have the gym and the Pokemart. What did they sell in the Pokemart? Okay, a Satchit we need to buy one of, and a Whipped Dream we need to buy one of. Then we can go over here to items and Evolution Stones. We use one on Spritzy to get our Aromatisse, and we can use one of these on Swirlix to get a good old Slurpuff. It's also worth mentioning that I haven't gotten it to rain yet in the game, or at least if it did rain, I didn't notice it, and I didn't level up a Sliggoo in that time. So, yeah, we'll probably have that next episode. Let's go ahead and head into the gym, where I don't think this will be too... Oh, actually, this gym's kind of thick. Let's put on the stuff. And now that we have the flute and our things active, we have over 1 million attack. And so we got the achievement for having over 1 million attack, which is just crazy. And last but not least, it's still, I haven't really commented on the gym battle. You know what the gym battle is. We fight a Sylveon, fairy type gym, you get the whole 9 yards. Yes, that was a fine battle. I shall reward you for this great victory. This is the Fairy Badge. Alright, now that we've beaten this, we can head over to the Pokeball Factory. Put back on our X items since we're entering a dungeon. Now let's turn on the Time Flute to give us a little bit more time in here since it's such a big area. I think that slight boost to our attack is really going to help out in these later levels. Oh, we like immediately found the boss just by going up. Alright, that's really handy because we don't need anything in this dungeon other than just to beat it. Okay, now that we've beaten that, we have access to Route 15 where there should be some new Pokemon. What do you get here? You get, do we have, Phantom yet? Because I think this is the first place that you can get Phantom on this route. Maybe not. We're one hit KOing everything on this route. Oh, you get Klefki on this route. That's right. And we caught Klefki at a 46% chance. That saves me a lot of headache. With that, we've caught every Pokemon on this route. We also have Lost Hotel over here, which doesn't offer any new Pokemon, so I'm not going to do that right now. We do have access to Route 16, which is probably where we can get Phantom and Pumpkaboo. Pumpkaboo is the other ghost type that you can get in this area. If we would ever find one of them, maybe eventually, possibly. Okay, there's a Pumpkaboo. Got a 57% chance that we failed it. Okay, we have a Phantom at a 58% chance. We caught the Phantom. And can we get the Pumpkaboo back to back? Nice. Okay, with that, we have caught every Pokemon on Route 16. We can head over to Frost Cavern where we get our first access to Bergmite. And there's also some Team Flare grunts in here. I immediately found the boss fight for Abomasnow, so I'll just come back and probably get Bergmite later, or maybe we'll find it on the route, who knows. But, yeah, we're getting pretty lucky with the dungeons so far, I would say. Okay, now we have access to Dendemil Town, or at least we had access to Dendemil Town. Just a bunch of items that we already had. Let's go to Route 17, see what we can get here. We already have everything on this route. Okay, Anastar City. What do you sell here? Just a bunch of stuff. Alright. Go into the next gym. Go to Olympia's gym. Hermons actually take a lot of damage. Holy smokes. How much health? So, this Slowking has 42 million health. I think we're still going to be able to beat it. Just barely. Meowstic is, of course, the ace, and it's going to be a little bit closer, I think, because our things wore off. But hopefully we can get it just in time. Alright, with about a second left, we were able to beat that gym. Now, the Psychic Badge, a testament to your skill, proof of your power. Alright, short, sweet, and to the point. Now, if I believe so, we can head over to the Team Flare secret headquarters, wherever we beat the... Maybe we have to beat Lysander, and then we can get either one of the legendaries, but we do have Master Balls for catching them, so we can't do that. Let's put on some X attacks and start exploring the area. This is going to be a lot of grunt work, isn't it? Oh, okay, I found the boss fight super quick. Again, we're getting really lucky, honestly. Other than missing that 150% chance, we've been doing pretty well this episode. Can't complain. Pyroar, and probably last but not least is going to be Gyarados. Mega Gyarados. Oh, wait, so we can get Mega Pokemon in this game. Interesting. Wonder if that will become available to us maybe after we beat the league? Who knows? Who knows? But now that we have beaten Lysander, the legendaries are available to us. Because there's no new Pokemon other than the legendaries in here, I feel pretty comfortable just grabbing a Master Ball and starting to plow through the place. Oh man, the boss is in the other corner. What? It's not even a legendary, it's just Lysander again. Didn't we already kill you and you're buried under the rubble, buddy? We're not even gonna be able to beat Lysander this time. Okay, you found. Oh gosh darn it, Lysander, go away! Yeah, I'd not gotten that far through this, but all I found is. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe it's close by. Oh gosh darn, Lysander! I found the boss almost immediately, and it's a Xerneas. Let's go. 100% catch rate, caught a Xerneas. Let's see if we can't get a Yveltal before Lysander decides to re-challenge us 3 more times. Oh, alright, I found Lysander again. Okay, I found a Yveltal with a good amount of time left. However, I did have to consume a lot of chests, so we might have to click pretty fast in order to make sure that we beat this one down. Alright, and I think these last few seconds we should be able to beat the Yveltal. 100% capture rate, and just like that, we have both of the box art legends of Kalos. Now that we've done that, we can head to Route 18, where it's all Pokemon that we have before. Alright, fair enough. It did just remind me, though, do I have to... No, okay, I need to go buy some trade stones from one of those shops that I said sold garbage, but actually sells something useful. Okay, it was none of those stops. Where the heck are the trade stones? Okay, trade stones. We're gonna need 2 of these bad boys. A lot of quest coins. We got a lot of quest coins left. Let's take these 2 trade stones. We can give 1 to Phantom to make Trevenant, and we can give 1 to Pumpkaboo to make Gourgeist. Now I have access to Terminus Cave, which will eventually unlock Zygarde, so let's not worry about touching that right now, and let's just clear through Kalos for Route 19, because it's a beautiful place to be. Doesn't have any new Pokemon, though. Yo, there are wild Sliggers on this route, though. That's pretty neat. Now we have access to Snowbell City. Wolfric is not in the gym right now, and they just sell trash in the Pokemart. So let's head over to Route 20 and see if we can brave through the forest. Wild Zoroark. I always thought it was so cool how in this forest there are wild Zoroarks, and you can have horde encounters of Zoroarks to try and get a shiny one. Never got a shiny Zoroark from the horde encounters, but I did try. A lot. Alright, Route 20 brings us to the Pokemon Village, where there's no Mewtwo, surprisingly. We do need to beat through here in order to unlock Wolfric's gym. So let's see if we can't find the boss really quick like we have in the past. Oh, there are wild Bannettes in the chest. Oh, gosh darn. Okay, the boss was literally right there. I could have gone up 1 spot, and this kiddo's got a lot of health. I don't know if we're actually going to beat this. 3, 2, 1... Oh, somehow we successfully completed that dungeon. Okay. Oh, that was literally by the skin of our teeth, but now that we have beaten that, we can head back to Snowbell City, where Wolfric's gym is going on. He's got a bomb of snow. Starting off, can we beat this before 10 seconds pass? Alright. If you can beat the first Pokemon before 10 seconds pass, and they've only got 3 Pokemon, then you're generally pretty good. Depends how much health this Avalugg has. This Avalugg has too much health, and our Click Boost ran out. Can we get through this one by the skin of our teeth as well? Okay, great. Impressive. Your Pokemon fought with great courage. I can tell that you've trained your Pokemon well. Well, that and I just went out and I caught 2 legendaries, but nah, don't worry about it. Now I can head to Route 21, where there's no new Pokemon, but there are wild Dratinis, and that's pretty cool. Something I didn't mention at the start of this video is that, just play the clip of me being wrong for like 20 seconds. And in today's episode, we will sadly be leaving the Unova region and making our way to the final region at this point in the game. They might update it to add Gen 7 and Gen 8 at some point. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab Professor Juniper's blimp. We have the last time that we will be traveling to a new region, at least until they update the game. Yeah, so in the time in between episode 12 and episode 13, they released the Alola region, which means that the Kalos region is not actually the last region in the game anymore. So, you might have seen for a day that the title of the first video was that I click to defeat the last region, and that wasn't true anymore. So, one of these days I'm going to learn how to read, and I will be unstoppable, but until then... Alright, and last but not least, we have Victory Road in front of us for the Kalos region. Would have been the last Victory Road, except for the reasons that I've stated previously. Let's go ahead and scroll down the screen a little bit. And let's... Oh, shoot. I think I accidentally just backed out of the area. Just ignore that. Okay, we found 2 chests almost immediately, which would be good if we could just find a 3rd chest to get us through the area. Or a boss. A boss would be very appreciated right now. Not more Pokemon. We don't need more Pokemon. We just need to find a boss. Bosses anywhere? Any bosses? Any bosses? Any bosses or chest? No chest. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get this one. The boss was all the way on the outer ring this time. And it's only in Glaceon too. I feel like we could have beaten this if we had a little bit more time. Also, my quick attack stuff ran out, so there's that. Yeah, we would have beaten this Glaceon, no problem. But then they still have one more Pokemon after that. Let's try that one again. Okay, we found the boss fight with more than half of the time left. It's not the same one as before, but this guy's got 3 Pokemon. It's taken us maybe 10-ish seconds to get through his first one, which was a Skarmory. Next up, he's got an Umbreon. What's the last one? It's an Alakazam. Okay. I think we should be perfectly good to beat down this Alakazam, and just like that, we've cleared Victory Road. Didn't find any Noibats that entire time, but I can always come back for them. We add some more click attacks. We're just gonna head straight into the Pokemon Kalos League. Start off with Malva, the fire type user. Leads with a Pyroar. Okay, next up is a Torkoal. Ooh, I don't know, we don't have much time left. Yeah, I don't even know if we're gonna beat this Chandelure. Yeah, wow, we do not have enough power to complete the Pokemon League right now. We might have to start the next episode with me doing the Pokemon League, because there are, as I previously mentioned, I need to grind probably a little bit more. But there is one thing that we can do to... Oh, wait. The Great Vivillon Hunt. A new quest has appeared. Capture 100 Water-type Pokemon. Alright, that's another thing that I'm going to do before the next episode. But in order to end the episode, I thought we could do the Togepi Egg Hunt quest. Since Easter was like, you know, a month ago. But someone down in the comments who is actually a moderator for the Pokeclicker Discord told me a little bit about how you do this quest. So you start in Viridian Forest, I believe, is what they said. And it's cheap, and we're going to one-hit KO everything in here. But, yep, it's a surprise Togepi. And it seems like it was just an Easter egg after all. But now that we did that, we can head over to Johto region. I think we're looking for... Wait, what did I not get in Ruins of Alph? Oh, there's a new unknown form in Ruins of Alph, but all of the other ones have disappeared. Huh. But I believe if we head over to Ilex Forest, we can quickly beat through everything in here. We're looking for this guy. I think this is the guy who will always have the Togepi. And it is so easy just to click and immediately kill everything in the dungeon here. I can just take all the chests, not even worry about fighting anything too difficult. Man, time was simpler back then, wasn't it? We're almost coming up on a year of me playing Poke. Oh, gosh darn it, Sully, I want to see you now. I want to find a Togepi. Ah, okay, surprise Togepi, and I accidentally started the dungeon again. No, it's just a Beedrill. Alright. There's a big egg hunt. There is a big egg hunt going on in Petalburg Woods right now. Maybe I should take a look. Maybe I should. Let's head on over to Petalburg Woods, where this guy has magically reappeared. See if we can't... Oh. That was easy. Just like that, we got the special Togepi, and maybe if we kill something on a route, it'll become a Togetic, maybe? Can I get a special Togetic? Alright, well, it seems like the surprise Togepi is gonna stay a surprise Togepi and not evolve into a Togetic, which is fine. Hey guys, Editor Dallas here. So, I realized a couple of things during the episode. Also, I'm still working on catching those water types. But, I realized that Togepi is actually a friendship evolution, and it doesn't evolve. But we just caught a shiny Fletchling. Completely unrelated to what we're doing. But Togepi is actually a friendship evolution, but because there's no surprise Togepi here for the friendship evolution to occur, I'm assuming that there isn't. I'm assuming that surprise Togepi, like I said in the video, does not actually evolve, unless it has another evolutionary method that I'm not aware of. But during the episode, I also wanted to go over the underground mechanics. This mechanic is fairly simple. As time goes on, I don't remember how much energy you start with. I think it's probably like 50 or so. The underground is really useful for mining very specific items. Most of the items are going to be items that give you diamonds, fossils or plates. And if I go over to treasures here, you can see all those types of items. I got a bunch of fossils, bought a bunch of things that I can sell for diamonds over here. Some are worth more. Heart scales are worth the most, but they're also the smallest, so they're the hardest to find. And we have all of the different plates for all the types. And if you sell the plates, you get dragon gems, which is going to be useful for powering your flutes. But if you actually go to the digging, you'll see that you have 5 options. The most notable one is skip, which just clears the entire board if you don't feel like looking for everything. I really don't skip boards that often, and it's probably because I don't even use survey that often. But usually to start the field, I'll use bomb maybe once or twice in order to create some weak spots. And then whenever I've created the weak spots, I'll grab the chisel. So what the chisel does is that it mines 1 block for 2 spaces. So this block that I'm hovering over right now, it costs 1 thing to hit. This one costs 2, this one costs 3, this one costs 4, and these big rocks right here cost 5 to break. So if I click on this, it'll instantly destroy it, but if I click on the 3, it'll become a 1. And so that's pretty simple. And then a hammer has an area of effect, but it only breaks each of those pieces 1 time. So you gotta be sure about how you're going to use them. As you can see, I'm actually missing one. Hold on, let me poke hole around a little bit, see if we can find this last item. Might be hard. Oh, nope, it's a leaf stone right here. Okay, so you really gotta know when you gotta use the hammer or when you're going to use the chisel. Usually if say for an area like right here, if you're going to break 6 rocks whenever using the hammer, then it's going to be the same as the chisel. But if it's more than 6, then you're actually saving some energy there because the hammer costs 3 energy and a chisel only costs 1. Right now I'm just going to grab the chisel and I'm going to break out this leaf stone pretty simply, and then fossils are a little bit bigger so I can use the hammer to break them out. And last but not least, we got this plate in here. Chisel, remove all these pieces, and just like that, the board is cleared. And then we get a new one, and what bomb does is it just activates a random spray of tiles. I'm not sure how much it actually breaks the tiles that it hits, but I assume that it's 2. I could be wrong, but yeah, it's a basic function of mining. And as we already talked about, you can trade plates for gems, and then you can trade it's just like a bunch of mesh of random items, but all of these items in here sell for diamonds, and then fossils will turn into Pokemon. But what you can do with diamonds is you can go over here to the upgrades tab, and you can actually upgrade how you mine things. The best upgrade in my opinion is just to upgrade your max energy, because upgrading your max energy also upgrades the amount of energy that you get every time this second counter over here hits 0. You see, it's gonna hit 0 real quick, and I got 6 energy there. It's also really useful whenever you get some diamonds to upgrade the max items per boards, because that's mean the board is going to be a lot more dense with items. I haven't upgraded energy restored that much. I've only really been upgrading it, but this is very important. Never upgrade energy regen time. It only decreases it by a second, and even though it might only cost 60 diamonds to do so, it's just not worth it. But you can also decrease the cost of using the bomb and the survey, and you can upgrade the survey to have it actually tell you what the items are. Obviously, I haven't gotten quite to that point yet, but it is a very useful tool if you do it at the start of every board, so you can skip and see what boards you want and what boards you don't want. And then last but not least, in mining, you have daily deals, which are honestly a very important part of the game. It's how you get some of the fossils whenever you can't find them in the berry shops, and they change oftenly. Usually what I do is if I see a trade for 2 of something and I get 3 out of it back, I do that trade. Because I don't have that many splash plates, I'm not going to do it. This 1 pixie plate for 3 damp rocks is actually a tremendous trade, so we're going to do that until I have maybe just about 3 or so pixie plates left, because if another trade comes in for an item that I really want or don't have yet, I'll have some pixie plates to trade just in case. Also, I don't really think it's worth trading items that you can get for diamonds for fossils. Usually you just want the trade to be the other way around. So yeah, the basic gist of the mining area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here on all these different routes that I haven't killed 10,000 Pokemon on. And whenever that's done, probably in like a week or so, we'll come back to this Pokeclicker episode where we will beat the Kalos League and catch all the legendaries, and maybe even do a tiny little smidgen of the Alola region. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, maybe consider leaving a like on the video, and even consider subscribing, because both of those things help me out a lot. And maybe even consider watching another video, because I have tons of videos just like this one. And if you started on this video somewhere randomly out of the middle of the series, maybe trek back and see how Pokeclicker has changed over the entire time that I've played it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in... Oh wait, my subscriber analytics are probably on screen. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you.